Bigbossjock, day 155 of the protest, episode 98 of the radio show. My 750 kilohertz AM. Soy yo, el gran jefe, al entro a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Es quien me ayuda a hacer ese programa, la rima. Él me ayuda, línea por línea, haciendo la rima. Y yo digo, gracias a nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Radio Rebelde, emitiendo vivo y directo desde el pueblo de Redding, California. Yankee Estados, según ellos, unidos. Aparecen más divididos que unidos. Y muy pronto van a separar divisiones que tienen que ver con raza. Los imperialistas portándose ignorante. Siguen un sistema político de dos partidos y pelean por dos colores. Los colores de un dominó. Ignorantes son. Como un grupo. Comentar un poco en inglés. Digging a pit to get pushed into it. Donald. Alright, let's look at this. You're his advisor. He's got the top shot. The spot. Well, hey, give me a shot. Alright, can I get some pay? And you people could do this also. The one that's the acting payaso at the podium. For all of you not in the know, Payaso is a clown. Which people need to understand is this is a business. He's in that office. He has advisors. Other than his son-in-law, the dweeb, the one that turns red and almost pees when he needs to appease and talk on. They're being filmed on the screen. Here in Charlie. And his wife, who plays the one who wears the pants. Well, even without those two advisors, or his son Junior, he has some real strategists that work for him. They have political science degrees. And they know, and they say to him, listen, Don, if you go out there and you use this phrase, within 5 minutes, the line on each news network will be this. If you have patience and you wait till the next day, their line will change to that. Now, if you give them this other line, this is what they'll say within 5 minutes. And also, this is what they'll say after 1 day. Which one of these 4 options would you like to take, Don? He knows when he goes out there what they're going to say. Before his words are ever said. He's walking into the courtroom and it's the case of his life. And this is as good a legal advice as he can buy, as he can afford. You're believing this, public? You're being fools. So, here's another digging a pit to get pushed into it. Donald, all he needed to do was stay brief, go out there, say it was tragedy, what happened, and the way that people were behaving with ambiguity. Don't be specific. The actions were deplorable. This type of behavior needs to stop. I'm moving on with my day. Any other questions? All right. Well, it's a good get together. Have another one soon. What's Donald do? He uses catchphrase, be quiet, fake. Well, think about it. If he's selling the word fake, who's going to present you with real? The same one that told him to say fake. Donald mentioned the group representing the Nazis. Well, the Nazis representing the group. The problem is within the group, they're not all Nazis, and I understand this. Look, here's another one for you, public, that are getting tired of what you're seeing on the screen. And you must have thought about this. How come these Confederate statues couldn't be removed during the 8 years of Barry? Since, I mean, he is a mover and a shaker out there for his people. Well, why couldn't they remove those statues during his term? Oh, because the Civil War needs to be right when they have it planned for. They, the DIA, CIA. The skirmish that they're going to overinflate, say that it's a civil war. What's that good for? Martial law. That's what's going to be instated. And you people living further in a lockdown state. Your weapons taken away. And yes, you have the right to obey. Keep pace. Oh, you'll be feeling the type of slavery that I'm feeling today. And if not, well, come on. What are you waiting for? You waiting for Yankee Sam to open the door? Instruct you once more? You're going to take it upon yourselves. Stand up and take action. Rid yourselves of this tyranny that we're living under. Complacency is only going to lead to further enslavement. And every day you wait, you make it that much more difficult. They'll come a knocking on your doors to take your guns away. Well, soon I'm going to be out here with another sign. It's going to say, revolution is the solution. Time to overthrow the United States Yankee government. And I'll be selective on how I word that sign. I mean, I know this is being aired. Well, it will be someday. Probably when I can afford my own web page. Is it a site where people can go? I don't need permission to upload. Just the server that I keep paying monthly. As of date, there's probably a good 600 videos. Well, let's do it this way. 98 episodes at 2 hours apiece. 8 segments. And there was some that were fewer. Maybe 6, 7. But overall, there was some that were longer. So we'll say 8. So it'll be 800 at 100. 800 episodes out here in front of the FBI field office. Continuing with the protest. Day 155. I suppose you aren't taking much interest, Director Christopher Ray. This is just something that's going to go away. I want to speak to you this afternoon, Maduro. He's the president of Venezuela. I hear trouble on the earpiece. You got trouble on the horizon, Nicolas Maduro. I'm saying it straight to you, to your direction. Go ahead, intelligence services of Venezuela. Do what you're supposed to do and let your commander know. Look at the writing's on the wall, Nicolas. If you're going to stay and do what you're doing, you know what the end game will be if Yankee Sam invades. Yeah, it'll be a tragedy, but in the end, your neighbors aren't going to be able to defend. They would like to be there for you, but they're not going to be Venezuela. They'll lose their sovereignty if they do. I understand why you're not coming this way, but at the same time, what's on the horizon? Well, you're between a rock and a hard place. The way I see it, well, it is a lot of humiliation if you come this way. And if you continue going the path that you are, you're not going to be able to turn back, and Yankee Sam's going to treat you like they did Saddam. And I believe that's quite wrong. I mean, as far as I know I'm right. As far as them doing that, I find that wrong. Yeah, sure, they could hang Saddam, but we couldn't see children lying in the streets for 10 years. Murder due to Yankee intervention. But I'm not trying to be disrespectful, Nicolas, but you're in a precarious situation. Face the humiliation and join together. You too, Kim Jong-un. I'll say you also. I think many others are getting tired of being pushed around by Yankee Sam. It'd be a shame to see you go, Nicolas. And that the revolution in Venezuela ends. If the opposition gets in, we all know that many dreams will be squashed. Lots of the masses. Oh yeah, they aspire to have more. And they are working to achieve that. In the same while being suppressed by Yankee Sam, using their tactics. Yankee Sam doesn't play with an even hand. Not a fair player. Yeah, you wouldn't be either. I got stimulus here. Who's online? Well, I know Havana, Cuba, they get everything. So does Caracas. And from what I understand, Venezuela has a few nukes that they're not afraid to use. They haven't been publicized, neither have the ones in Cuba. And those have existed since they were placed there during the Cold War. Venezuela's were acquired during Chavez, and a few more during Maduro. Protecting the nation's reserves, their nations. Their security matters, not only Yankees. Bigbossjock. Inside of me are one only God, Father in heaven, Allah. Usually helps me do this rhyme, and I do say thank you. When I come back to Nicolas Maduro, Venezuela, the country, let's describe what would happen if your commander decided to come on over here versus he stands alone and what awaits him, what Yankee Sam's planning. Let's discuss neither those scenarios because those will be two different ones. That'll be in the upcoming segment. Soy yo, el gran jefe. Al entro a mí nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Es quien me ayuda a hacer esa rima. Y yo digo a nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Gracias. Yo, el gran jefe, firmando fuera. When I say stand alone, I mean in the sense, Nicolas. In the way the world is run, the structure as of today, you stand alone. I mean, I know Bolivia, Ecuador, Nicaragua, Cuba, they'd like to be right there in the case of any Yankee intervention. At the same while, what would be the pressures put on those governments to not intervene, to not come to the aid of Venezuela? They'd be tremendous. So we'll continue with this upcoming segment. Bigbossjock, signing off.